Hello, welcome to the Full Octane Garage. Today we got some big news. The 2020 Chevrolet High Country 4x4 short bed is actually getting a transmission downgrade. Let's get right to it. The big news for today is the 2020 High Country is actually getting a transmission downgrade. The transmission downgrade, in my mind, is I couldn't believe it when I heard it. It's going to get an 8-speed transmission going back from the advanced 10-speed that they launched in 2020. Now this is incredibly big news because it appears that GM is not being very open about them doing this. What they're doing is they are going to allow the dealers to order the 10-speed. So you're going to go to the dealer starting in July, and you're going to place an order for a short bed, High Country 1500 4x4, and you're going to say, I want the 5.3 liter, and it comes with a 10-speed automatically, so that means I'm going to get a 10-speed. Not the case, not so fast. What that means is that when that order gets to General Motors is going to look at that and say, oh, we have a constraint on that 10-speed. We're just going to throw an 8-speed in there, and oh, by the way, for your trouble, we're going to give you a $200 credit, and we're going to show it on the window sticker. Now, I don't know how they're going to communicate this to the buyers. I don't know if GM at the dealership is obligated to communicate that to you as the consumer, but I am producing this video to make sure that you all are aware that starting in July of 2020, if you order this particular configuration, which is a 2020 Chevrolet High Country short bed crew cab 4x4, you're going to get an 8-speed transmission through the end of the year. And that's not good news. The 8-speed transmissions have been plagued with issues. Again, 13 TSBs out there, and the problem still has not been resolved. There are class action lawsuits against GM about this particular transmission. I personally know somebody who's gotten a buyback due to the 8-speed transmission issues because they could never get it resolved in his truck. So my recommendation is be careful when you order a 5.3 in 2020. Make sure you ask the questions, am I able to get out of this order if it shows up with an 8-speed transmission, which it will. Ask them if it's going to come with an 8-speed transmission. See how open and honest and how knowledgeable your dealer is. And the second thing is, I would say don't even waste your time on the 5.3. Just go for the 6.2 or go for the diesel. You'll get the 10-speed, you'll get the updated technology, you're going to have a less problematic transmission to deal with, and you're going to have a more enjoyable ownership experience, and your resale value will be better than if you had had the 8-speed, because if anybody opens the door and they start peeling the onion back and saying, oh, this truck has an 8-speed transmission, there's a ton of class action lawsuits going on out there. There's a ton of recalls, or not recalls, TSBs. They still have not recalled it because they don't see it as a big problem. And I'm a GM guy. I love the truck. I love my GMC. I love my friend's Chevrolets that I've seen. I'm just not a fan of the 8-speed transmissions, knowing that down the road I'm probably going to be very unhappy. Fortunately, I have an extended warranty through 100,000 miles. Probably won't keep the truck that long, and I won't have to worry about dealing with the issue other than loss of use on my vehicle. So, with that said, ask your dealer when you're going to order this truck, am I going to get the 8-speed transmission? If he says no, he's lying to you. If you have the option, go ahead and get a 6.2 liter or the diesel and end up with the 10-speed transmission. Call it a day, enjoy the truck. I realized through all this research that there's 2 vehicles in the High Country that they're still making with the 8-speed transmission, and that is the 2-wheel drive versions with the 5.3s. Again, I had no idea they were still making these problematic transmissions, and I'm really disappointed to see that they are still trying to pawn these transmissions off. There's, I guess, still availability of them, which is getting them out the door. But at the end of the day, I want you to have the information. If you have any other knowledge about this, please leave it down in the comments. Share it with the rest of the community that's going to be buying or ordering one of these High Country trucks, and make sure that everybody is armed with the knowledge and that they don't just accept a $200 return in money in accommodation for taking the 8-speed inferior transmission. So, thanks for being with us. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Hit the bell. Make sure you get notified when we have videos coming up. Also, don't forget to support our sister business, Full Octane Insurance. We offer collector and exotic car insurance, all agreed value at a cheaper cost experience than you're going to get with your daily driver policy, and you're going to get better coverage. So, fulloctaneinsurance.com, 615-669-4438. Come back and see us soon for more Full Octane fun.